Do you remember field trips in elementary school?
Yeah. I didn't go on a lot.
Really?
Mm-mm. No, I went on. Well, I take that back. In elementary school, I went on a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, as I got older, I went on less.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. In elementary school, we took a bunch of field trips. Like, I remember, like, we'd go, like, one day somewhere. Like, very seldom will we do, like, an overnight trip, but I remember 2 overnight trips, both in elementary school. And then as you get older, they quit taking you places.
Yeah, they realized that, I don't know, I think there's like a time period where as a kid that you're easily managed.
For sure.
So between like K5 and, second grade, they're like, yeah, we can take them out to the, the apple orchard.
Yeah, it's like herding animals who don't know their own way yet.
It's kind of like ducks, like small ducks.
They're scared of authority still.
Yes.
And so
if you
might
yell at them, you'll scare them.
Right.
But other than that, as long as you can wrangle them and herd them in the right direction, they're fine.
You might have 1 or 2 kids who act up, but for the most part, you can herd them and wrangle them well. Oh, yeah. But as we get older, you start losing control. There's more variables. Kids can run faster.
Yeah, and kids also make, kids at that age, they're just bad.
Yeah.
Third grade hit, I was bad there for, about 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think that's the first time you're like, 5th grade graduation, that wasn't a thing for me.
No, until you get yelled at. The older you get, the more you get yelled at.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But, like, when you get to that next grade, you get to 3rd grade, no one's really yelled at you yet until you act up. Then they yell, and you're like, okay, I'm good.
That's right. You get that first little dose of discipline.
That's how good kids are. Bad kids just ignore it the whole time.
Yeah, bad kids get off on it, I'm pretty sure. They're like, you know what? You just yelled at me. I'm going to do it again.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you don't want me to do that?
I'm gonna do it. Children, as they progress older, get worse. And that's why the field trips stop. Because I remember an overnight field trip to Washington, D.C. and a place called Earthshine.
It's probably Earthshine.
Earthshine. E-R-T-Z Shine. Earthshine. And it was where you could either pick to be a Native American, Indian, or a pilgrim. And you had, if you were a Native American, you stayed outside all day doing outside stuff. Mm-hmm. If you were a pilgrim, you farmed a little bit, and then you went inside.
You did more of inside stuff.
Yeah, screamed at your wife, whatever.
Screamed at the kids.
Yeah.
For not doing their chores.
Right.
Yeah, Earthshine, I never got to go to that.
Yeah.
I've heard about it. I heard there's some pretty,
Yeah, I wouldn't go if I were you. I definitely wouldn't go as an adult.
No, I'm not going to. No.
I wouldn't book it as a vacation.
My time has passed on Earthshine.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I'm cool with it.
But that was like an overnight trip where you got to stay with your buddies, in a cabin type thing.
Yeah. It was the first time you got to, be out.
Yeah. And they sheltered you from the real, the last day was I think they called it like the party or something like that.
Mm-hmm. The feast.
The feast, that was it. Where we all came together, sat and broke bread. They sell it as the history book child version of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
They should have had like a massive battle at the end.
Yeah. That would have been more accurate because it didn't, man, people just that saying history, is written by the victor.
Oh yeah.
100% on that one.
Oh,
because my goodness.
Yeah,
you tell me a author, whoever, doctored that, they were definitely a white guy.
For sure.
100%.
Yeah, they pitch that narrative and they tilt it toward everything was great. We had a great feast,
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Nothing.
Right.
We didn't intrude.
We didn't kill a lot of people. Earthshine, I think I'm saying it right, would have been better if at the end we'd have had like Nerf muskets.
Oh, no,
like Nerf bows and arrows, and just had a wicked, battle.
Yeah, like a earth hatchet.
Yeah,
that would be from the earth, I guess.
Yeah,
a Nerf hatchet.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. You could make a lot. You could definitely just pick up sticks and rocks and stuff and fight.
Yeah, but then it would have been like a liability for the school. But the funniest part is like at the last thing we had the feast, and then after the feast they broke out like big whiteboards and we played like Jeopardy.
What?
I was like, this is dumb.
Yeah, this took a turn. Like,
Yeah, I didn't see this coming.
They skipped a couple centuries.
Yeah,
Like, okay, this is enough.
As children, you're like, if you were an Indian in the group, you're like, shit, I'm just glad to be inside.
Yeah, I'm glad to not be outside having to do anything. Because at some point, I'm sure they just ran out of stuff for kids to do.
Yeah, well, so they had a thing where you were like, oh, we're going to catch fish today. But they didn't have fishing poles and lines and stuff. They said, make a spear and stab a fish in this little tiny stream. What? And there's 65 kids out there with, just sticks, basically.
Yeah, not a single sharp edge on any of those sticks also.
So then when one or two people, catch a fish or whatever, they're like, hey, we got a big bucket of fish over here for everybody else. And they're like, go ahead and clean it and gut it, and then we'll cook it. And we're like,
what?
We're 8.
Yeah. I'm a child, sir.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
Yeah.
Also, what kind of filleting knife are we giving these kids to clean their own fish?
Yeah, some guy whipped out a damn butterfly knife and just started whittling away at the damn fish.
Oh, yeah, his name was Dale. I went to school with a couple Dales like that.
But you can't take kids to do stuff like that as they get older, because just imagine taking a group of high school kids to Earthshine.
No.
And then trying to manage them in this, and it's in like I have no idea where it's at, but it felt like we went to another dimension to go there.
Back in time.
Yeah.
It
felt like that, because everybody's dressed like a old-timey pilgrim. Some people were kind of, I don't want to say it out loud, but they were kind of, bronze-facing as an Indian.
Mm-hmm. Frowned upon, boy. Yeah. Don't do that.
A lot of paint, a lot of turquoise, a lot of bronzer.
Yeah, well, that's my thing, dude. You can do everything but the bronzer.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. You play and dress up at some point, and then once you cross that line,
get people that actually look like it to want to work there.
Get actual Native Americans that want to work there.
Probably a hard sell to get them to actually play the part,
Yeah, I was going to say that might be a little bit. Yeah,
maybe painful.
Not. Maybe avoid that one.
They're like, too soon. We're like, it's been hundreds of years.
Yeah. Also, I'm paying you. Like, this is a job interview, not like a job make you.
But I think that you can't take high school kids to do that kind of stuff.
No. I would never.
Immediately, someone's going to shout the N word or a word that's offensive to Native American, like 100%. Indian.
Yeah.
Or they're going to make fun of the way people are dressed, or they're going to try to flirt with one of the pilgrim ladies.
Yep.
You can't take older kids to do that. Then if they make it past the initial saying stuff they shouldn't say, being inappropriate with the counselors or whatever they're called, then it goes to, well, now we got to have something for them to do. Well, they're going to see right past, let's rub 2 sticks together to make a fire. They're like, oh, Hank's got a lighter. I know he does. He does drugs.
Yeah, I was going to say, shit, boy, fire ain't nothing for these kids.
So then you got to up the ante on, well, all right, now try to catch a fish. Well, instead of trying to catch like a baby trout, try to catch a catfish with your bare hands. Somebody's going to drown,
I don't know. That might actually be a little more interesting, but you're right. Safety and stuff like that, you could never have a high schooler do that.
I'd watch it as a TV show.
Yes.
I'd never take a group of high school students to do it.
No, I would never be. I wouldn't even be a part of that. I wouldn't be the bus driver. I wouldn't be the chaperone. Hell, I wouldn't even send my kid.
No.
Not anymore. Because nowadays, man, you can't trust anybody. But even field trips, bruh.
Yeah. They're going to haze a kid and he's going to come back dead.
Yeah. He's going to come back as a pilgrim zombie and just start, trying to hurt people.
Oh, little Timothy died on this field trip. Well, Timothy was 17 and he did fentanyl. So that was his main problem.
Yeah, actually, he did die.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit. Earthshine.
Yeah. So, and hell, who knows? They're probably shut down.
They probably are, because I think after, it wasn't an option for me to go.
Yeah.
They didn't. I don't think I went. I think I went to an apple orchard, and then we went to space camp, which was kind of like, Earthshine, except it was
outer space
for space. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you didn't.
Where did you go to space camp? Where was that?
Oh, that was in Alabama somewhere.
Yeah. See, that also seemed like you should have went near a actual space station museum or something.
Yeah. Well, it might have been Florida. But it was a long way. It was a long way.
If it's in Florida, then it could be with where they launch the spaceships?
NASA.
Yeah.
It could be with NASA.
It could be with the Space Coast down there.
Yeah.
Coast to coast.
Yeah, Fort Lauderdale and all that good stuff.
Wherever
they shoot
if they took you to the damn Ozarks of Alabama and they said, hey, this is space camp, look up,
Oh, dude, you can imagine my frustration as a kid when I got there and found out we weren't actually going to space.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, dude,
I bet.
Dude,
What, you mean there's still gravity here?
Yeah. And the one, like, that was another thing. Like, I was disappointed initially because that was the first thing. Like, we're at space camp. There wasn't a rocket. There wasn't a rocket to be found.
Yeah.
There was also gravity still. So
Right.
at that point, I'm disappointed. I thought I'd been
100%.
swindled.
Yeah.
And the next thing that happens is they're like, okay, but we do have these rides that are kind of cool that make you feel like you're in space.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought, anti-gravity chamber. That's going to be sick. Lock me in there. Let me swim around in the air for a couple minutes.
That'd be cool.
Be a kid.
Yeah.
No, sir. They didn't even have those there. They didn't even have a wind tunnel. They didn't even have, like, anything to make you feel like you were not
Did
heavy.
they have the thing that blew up with air and had like the space, like a projection of space on it? And you had to like crawl in it in a tunnel.
No. Well, no. They had one ride that you got in that was like kind of like a spaceship, and then it was like one of the things that just moved. And
Like at the mall.
yeah, like at the mall, exactly.
Yeah.
And that was yeah. But
We didn't need to drive to Alabama for this. They got one in Greenville.
Yeah, I think we paid $1,000 for gas on that bus. Like, it was insane. They charged us a surcharge after we got back.
Yeah,
It
y'all
was-
could have just rented one, brought it to the school.
Yeah, you could. I'm pretty sure Elon Musk has a traveling anti-gravity chamber probably. So
Sure.
But the next disappointment was finding out that.
Yeah.
And so we didn't have anything to float. Well, the one thing they did have was the G-force thing.
Okay.
Where the board, it gets
Yeah.
spinning so fast and the board lifts up and it's cool, man. So I thought that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the highlight of the trip until I threw up.
Yeah.
And then I threw up, and the throw up, because the G-force,
Yeah.
it came back. It was a whole thing. It was messy. It was gross. I was a child. People thought I'd pooped. And that was that was the worst moment. I was like, no, I just threw up. My tummy hurts. And they were like, oh God, it's poop.
It's poop.
Yeah, but it wasn't, man. And then space camp was a terrible trip, and that's one of the only field trips I remember, to be honest.
I bet it was poop.
After that, I did shit. I'm pretty sure, like a nervous, scared child shit.
Yeah. People are gonna keep making fun of me. I got to do it now.
Yeah, and so I did. I did it in the bunk.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I didn't do that. But that would be that. If I
That'd
could
be
go
cool.
back, I might.
Yeah. Why not? That's the thing, man. If you could go back and do things over, shoot, things would be different.
Yeah, I would take all the chances.
Yeah.
Like,
Shit in the bunk.
yeah, shit in the bunk, boy. Shit in the G-force. Shit, get everybody else
There's a
stinky.
50-50 chance it's going to come back on you,
Mm-hmm.
or it's going to hit another kid.
Well, that's a chance I'm willing to take.
Exactly.
100%.
Then the laugh's worth it.
every
you know?
time.
I was thinking about this the other day. I've never been hunting.
I mean, well, I take that back. I went boar hunting once, which isn't like regular hunting.
Okay. What do you do with that?
Do you just find a pig out in the woods and you hunt it, boy? You
With
just
what, like a gun?
a gun.
Or like
A gun. Like, you need to have a gun. You need to have a rifle or a shotgun and a pistol and a knife, because
Damn.
dude, them boars get you. Shit, they take that gun. Next thing you know, you sitting at gunpoint. You tied up.
Yeah. Yeah.
From the boars.
I was thinking that I want to go hunting, but I don't want to. I like animals,
Mm-hmm.
and so I want to go hunting, but I want to make sure that it's a one-shot kill the animal.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to shoot it multiple times. I'd like to keep its meat if it's a meat-having animal.
Mm-hmm. If
That
it's
way-
not like who's out there killing anorexic animals, bro?
Yeah,
Like-
I'm saying I'd want to hunt something that I knew was good tasting.
Oh, I got you. So you want to hunt? So you basically want to go to like a pasture and like kill a cow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I want to do. And sometimes, dude, I'll think about it because I know people, like we know people who hunt.
Or avid hunters?
Yeah, regularly.
Yeah.
Like, they know more about what's in season than they remember their wife's birthday.
Yeah. Or anniversary.
Yeah.
Like, what time of the year is it? Oh, it's September 21st. What's that? Well, that's the time I killed my third buck.
Yeah, there's 3 days left in deer season.
Yeah, that's what.
Isn't
Also,
your anniversary on the 22nd? Couldn't tell you, it's deer season.
who knows, buddy? Damn.
But I want to make sure it's a one shot, one kill. And sometimes, dude, I'll think about it and I'll kind of get sad. Like, it's an animal, it's doing its thing, it's probably got a family. And sometimes in all honesty, dude, sometimes I'll draw a damn picture of me killing it, you know.
And just to put yourself there, kind of.
Just to see, like, am I going to be able to handle this? Because sometimes, man, like if it's a cute deer.
Yeah, God forbid, boy.
Yeah. Or a damn sexy buffalo.
Shit.
I don't know if I could kill it.
No.
You know? But then I'll draw, and I'm not good at drawing. But I'll draw a picture of me killing it. And then be like, I don't think I want to do it.
Or you're like, that was enough.
Yeah.
Like the picture was it. Like,
right.
I don't need that actual killing.
Exactly.
I don't want to get my hands dirty also.
Right.
Because
like,
there's a lot of blood
I've kind of done it.
Yeah.
You know?
In your mind,
in my mind, I did it.
You've been there and done that in your head.
And the pictures are so damn shitty because I don't know how to draw. Yeah. They're basically stick figures of me killing another stick figure.
Yeah, like you stabbing a stick buffalo with a stick.
Yeah. Well, it's me shooting a rifle. It's me a lot skinnier shooting a stick rifle. But I also draw the bullets like coming out of the gun. So not just like a bang and then a dead animal. It's like I'll draw me and then pop, 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 17 bullets going. And then I'm like, I didn't need to shoot it that many times.
Yeah, well, then you draw the holes in it and you're like, my God, it's mincemeat.
Right.
Why would I do this?
What am I going to do with this? I can't mount it. I can't stuff it. I can't.
My God, I can't even pick it up.
Whip it up, flip it up, and fry it. I got to just bury it.
Yeah, and at that point, it's just a waste of time.
Yeah, well, then it turns into kind of like I don't want to say it, but it kind of turns into me playing God. Like, oh, I killed it, now I got to bury it.
Yeah,
or like back to the earth.
Yeah, like a serial killer thing. Like, I'm not saying you would be, but that is a thing with serial killers. Mm-hmm. Like, they just kill animals for the fun of it.
Right. I don't want to do that.
I was going to say, you had the instant regret, though. So that's how I knew that you're not a serial killer, number one. But number two, I don't know, man. I feel like if you bury it, that's a certain amount of respect, too. Like, even if, dude, I would take it to the next level, I think. If I ever killed a deer and I was out in the woods and I just, I had to field undress it, I would, I would have to look up a YouTube video and then I would know how to do it. But I would start off, I would do whatever I had to do, cut him open, get his guts out. I might even bury his remains, like the leftover. I might bury that because that's just reverence, I feel like.
I'd probably bury it whole. I wouldn't worry about undressing it out there if I wasn't hunting. And
if you weren't going to keep it, of course you wouldn't undress it. But
right, but if I had to, if I buried it, I'd say a couple words.
Yeah,
just
I'd
probably pray or something.
Or maybe like a small, like the. I don't know, like the hunter's prayer. I know there's one out there.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, we'll find one, but there's definitely a hunter's prayer out there that you'd probably have to say.
Yeah. I'd do something. I wouldn't just leave it.
No.
I'd have to bury it or something because then I'd know, like, every time I drove near it, I'd be like, man, I remember that deer I killed that time and left it.
I'm going to say make you a little sad each time.
Yeah.
Like that's that same feeling whenever I, like, get a, I don't know, this is probably a bad comparison, but like a gift lottery ticket and I don't win.
Yeah.
Like, that's the same feeling. Like, shit.
Yeah. I think it'd be like the feeling I get every time I drive by a cemetery.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think, like, my great-grandparents are buried, and I don't know where they're buried, and I never met them.
Yeah.
But when I drive by any cemetery, I'm like, somebody's, they're buried.
Yeah.
They're somewhere.
Damn.
And I don't know them.
Yeah. So that's it. Like, you feel
like,
it's just a little bit of sadness, like a dash of sadness.
Yeah.
Like
it's like somebody sprinkled a little sadness on my day for about 30 seconds.
Well, dude, that's okay. But you can flip that and turn it to a little bit of happiness because of all the life they live, probably. Hopefully.
Oh, I'm sure.
But no, I get that, man. I wouldn't want to. I try to avoid driving by cemeteries in general, just because out of reverence. I'm like, I don't want to bother you.
Right.
Like, that's basically, I don't want to bother you.
My car's loud.
Yeah, my car's loud as shit. So
I turn it down when I go by.
But everybody in my apartment complex can suck it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, boy.
For sure. They ain't got no business complaining about it at all, honestly.
No, and if they do, I ain't going to hear them.
No.
That's all right.
Car's too loud.
Yeah, car's too loud. I can't hear shit.
So, I was thinking earlier today, I was sitting around not doing nothing at work, and I was scrolling through Facebook while I was in the bathroom. Mm-hmm. And I noticed that, like, the marketplace, there's a lot of those different, like, you can join a group. It's like, sell in your local area, do this, do that, whatever. Mm-hmm. People sell outlandish things.
Anything.
They sell anything. Because I saw two that caught my attention, and I wrote them down, and I wanted to read them specifically what the ad said and get your reaction to see what
if it's a good deal.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. I know what a good deal is when I see one.
So the first one was, let's see, 1995 Jeep Wrangler, 213,000 miles for $21,000.
Oh,
But and I knew immediately that it's not worth that.
no.
But the specs that they listed after it is what people think. Oh, well, my Jeep's got this. My Jeep got this. They think it makes it worth.
They think it adds literally what they paid for it to the value of the car.
Yes,
I got you.
So
Wrongo.
it said 1995 Jeep Wrangler, 200-some-odd-thousand miles, $21,000. It said this Jeep is special.
It better be.
It said lifted on good tires, 35s, straight piped, 4-cylinder. Power stroke gas pedal, Cummins lifters, which I don't even think is a real thing, a 7.3 diesel engine catalytic converter, cashmere seat covers, and a top that's made of badger wool.
Okay.
And I thought, this shit is not real.
Okay.
This can't be real.
Yeah, who's playing a joke? Because if you found enough badgers to kill and skin to make a Jeep top, my God.
You would... one badger, first of all, badgers don't have wool.
Yeah. What are they? I don't even know what badgers have. What kind of skin do they have?
Fur. Normal fur.
Just regular fur?
Yeah.
That's not wool, though.
No.
Yeah, no.
So badger wool, is not real.
Somebody pulling the wool over our eyes with this ad.
Exactly. And I thought, normally I go on there and kind of interact with them and be like, hey, would you take $1,100?
Yeah, would you take $200 in a gift card to Subway?
Right, because that's what most people do. They lowball people ridiculous on there, right?
Well, it's to be expected.
And you have to kind of know going, and maybe that's why it's listed so high, because, hey, $21,000, I'll take half.
Yeah, I'll take $7,000 probably.
Exactly. So then I saw another one, and it said, this was literally a picture of a bathtub, like someone had ripped out of like a single wide trailer.
Oh.
And it's sitting in the yard, and it said, what did it? The title was "Large Tub with Extras" was the title of the ad, and the picture of it is the bathtub, and it's just got a bunch of shit in it, like looked like you swept it up off the garage floor. So, from what I could see in the picture, right, because they had that picture, and then they had one more that was a little closer. Mm-hmm. So I could see in there, and in the ad, it listed bathtub from single wide trailer, or bathtub from trailer, got to be a single wide.
Definitely a mobile home.
And it's filled with batteries, like old, like AA's, 9 volts. It had a bunch of mittens in it. It had like 4 or 5 broken Barbie dolls. It had like an exit sign like you'd see getting out of a building, if you had to get out in a hurry and didn't know how.
you look for that, you know? There's one right there.
Like loose wires, like random wires. Some metal tubing, a ton of screws, a lot of dust, and definitely probably like a mouse or two, like a dead mouse.
Oh yeah, well you said mittens earlier. I was like, there's for sure some kittens in there too, dog.
Oh yeah,
because if it's
sure.
outside in the yard, my gosh, it's either a swimming pool or a nesting chamber
for sure.
But
then it said $30 or best offer, and I thought, who's going to buy this? And then I thought, I'm going to try to help people out because I'm sitting there looking for stuff that's real.
Yeah.
I hit them up. I was like, hey, if I give you $3, will you take this shit off of Facebook? Just delete your ad.
Yeah. Take down the whole ad, please.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all it is.
Come here, get my stuff I don't want, and pay me for it.
Right.
Also.
It's basically like, you pay me to haul my garbage.
Dude, that's the wild, wild west of the internet now.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Facebook Marketplace, boy, anything goes. It's like a Dave and Buster's in there,
Yeah.
Like a Dave and Buster's.
Yeah. We didn't tell people, but Dad's been sitting in there this whole time.
Yes.
He's just
BK
basically
off
making...
camera, so if you see us looking over here, we're not looking at a ghost.
Yeah, there's someone there.
Someone's here.
But he's just making sure we don't screw this up.
That's right.
Worse than we're already going to.
Well, I was going to say, we already did that, but,
But anyway, I was thinking about that, and I was reading through, because we got these chairs off of a marketplace.
Yeah, and they're nice.
Yeah.
Nice chairs, man. They're comfy.
And I thought, well, we're doing this. We can get new chairs. It's not like we can't get new chairs, but I thought COVID times, we'll help somebody out. They might need a little money. Yeah. Turns out these people didn't need money. They were moving from like a 5,000 square foot house, like an 8,000 square foot house. So like, we don't want these shitty chairs in our new house.
Oh, damn. So they had the opposite. They were like, get these pieces of shit out of my face.
Yeah.
Like, these are nice. These are nice chairs.
So now there are, shitty chairs.
Well, no, I love them. Yeah. I don't think they're shitty at all.
They're comfortable. I fit in them for the most part.
Yeah, I was going to say they're wide enough for us.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I've been trying to lose a little bit of weight, and it's not working.
Have you found any?
No, I'll find it. If I lose it, I'll find it.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah, I was just making sure.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
I signed up for a karate class.
No.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. And I took a little finding to, find one that would accept an adult, because I'm not a pervert.
Yeah,
So I'm not trying to go take a class with a bunch of children.
I was going to say, dude, you're not trying to take the class I took in second grade.
No.
Because that was karate, but, dude, that was bullshit. Well, is what it was.
What did you have to do in there?
Dude, we just threw a bunch of punches and kicks.
Yeah.
Boy, I didn't even know how to punch or kick. I was just flailing out in the middle of the gym floor, standing in a hula hoop that I had to stay in because that was my spot.
Yeah.
Dude, I was in full regalia over there, punching, kicking the air, not knowing what I was doing. I got a what is the first belt? You get a white belt?
Yeah.
I got the purple belt. Yeah, the next, it wasn't a lot, but
the next belt?
Yeah, the next one up. I got that. And that's when I knew this karate I was in they gave me a participation trophy.
Yeah.
Like, that's the equivalent of a purple belt.
Well, it took a little bit of research to find one that accepted adults.
100%.
And it's basically like an MMA gym that also does like
karate.
Yeah, they call it kung fu weight loss. Is basically what I'm in.
I got you.
Or what I'm gonna, I've done a couple.
What you
so
signed
far.
up for?
Yeah,
I got you.
And I wanted to get in to try to do a little activity because we're not shooting basketball. The gyms are closed. COVID times are really, hurting fat people, killing a lot of them.
Yeah,
honestly.
COVID times are either hurting fat people or not hurting them right now, but gonna hurt them in the last 10 years of their life.
For sure.
But
I signed up for it, and it's for an adult, right? But there's also a lot of like older, children in it.
Mm-hmm.
But like
graduated.
No, but they're children, but they're adult children. They're like 16, 17, 18. So they're like advanced. They've been taking karate their whole life.
Oh, I got you. So they,
it's like a crossover class. It's like, hey, we got this for these, real students of the game.
Yeah, this is an advanced class if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, and it's also a beginner class if you're just fat.
Exactly,
and that's where I'm at. But I signed up, and they were like, hey, here's here's what we do. Here's the day. Here's the times. What size gi do you wear? And I was like, well, I don't know.
I don't eat ghee.
Yeah,
I eat regular butter. Obviously.
Yeah.
That would have been easy.
And that's what I told him. I was like, I could just wear some basketball shorts and like a t-shirt like I'm wearing, and they were like, it's part of you get it with the class. I was like, all right, well, give me like a 3X, and they're like, okay, well we make a 2X. I was like, well, this is gonna look weird,
that's
but
all
okay,
you got.
okay. And they were like, well, what size belt do you need? I was like, I don't think it's going to be necessary.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is not even going to fit. So
it's going to be all I can do to get into this. It's not going to come off.
Yeah, it's going to take a shoehorn to get me in this.
Right.
So, a belt doesn't matter.
So, but anyway, they get me the belt, and they started me with like a mustard yellow belt, which I don't think, once you're an adult, I don't think the belt's really, unless you're like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or, whatever, and you're getting like advanced belts. I think this was just a belt they had that fit.
Yeah. Dude, I thought it might be a toe strap.
Could have
like
been
one of those fluorescent yellow toe straps. Yeah, they just cut the ends off of there. Like, here you go, Kay.
Yeah. That could be.
Here's your belt.
Well, so I went to the first one, and it's basically like a meet and greet. Like, hey, here's what we do. These guys know what they're doing. You're over here. Just you kind of watch, and then we'll work you in slowly. I'm like, cool.
You know how to read a room. You could do that.
Right.
That's right.
And so for the first, I've been 4 times, and each time it's just like a lot of stretching. They're just like, hey, we're going to go move on to this. You keep stretching. I'm like, okay. So I signed up for what's based, to teach me some kung fu, or karate, or they call it kung fu.
Secondary option was losing weight. Like, number one, I'm going to learn how to fight.
Right.
Like, efficiently.
Right.
In a, in a controlled environment.
Yeah.
But
close quarter combat, I need to know a little bit.
Yeah. Secondhand good from this is losing a little bit of weight.
Yeah.
So that's a win-win.
It's a dual purpose class for me. I'm the only like senior adult in there. Mm-hmm. So mine is basically for the last, 4 times I've been, it's basically like real lonely yoga.
Oh.
Because I'm just in the corner stretching the whole time. And these kids are doing damn, half round offs and kicking boards out of the damn sky.
Oh, yeah. Give me a roundhouse kick, Jeff. Oh, yeah. Caleb, over there, downward dog.
Yeah. That's basically what it's been.
Damn, dude. I feel like you're getting swindled.
Yeah,
now.
Maybe. And I don't even feel like I'm really losing any weight because there's no, like, meal plan or there's no, like, before and after pictures.
No, it's just kind of show up and
I think what they did was,
you look different.
Yeah. They had this class and they're like, we need to do something new in COVID because a lot of kids aren't doing karate now. Shit, they'll just go buy a gun and kill somebody who makes fun of them.
Yeah. You ain't got to fight
they
these days, apparently.
They should fight them.
Yeah. Oh, no. We should scrap more.
They should fist fight.
Make America scrap again.
100%. We put that on a damn T-shirt.
That's right, boy.
And then I think I signed up and they're like, well, we could try to help fat people lose weight. I'm like, okay. Right up my alley.
I was going to say, I checked 2 of those boxes.
I'm here for that, So, but then they didn't really know what to do with it. So now it's basically, in all honesty, it's getting weirder every time I go.
Yeah, because now it seems like they're just running out of stuff to tell you to do.
Yeah, I keep doing the same damn stretches, and these kids are just badass ninjas almost.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, when do I get to do any of this? They're like, do you know how to work a skill saw? I'm like, barely. They're like, well, go outside and cut some boards for, these kids to break.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I didn't sign up to work here.
Yeah, just break them themselves.
Yeah, what do you mean? Somebody else go cut it.
Yeah, why do I got to cut it if they're just going to break it anyway?
Yeah, just let them break it, and then the pieces that break off, we can use those as the other boards.
Exactly. So
recycle them.
Yeah, Tuesdays and Fridays. Now for the next 8 to 12 weeks, I am doing lonely. I'm doing lonely kung fu.
Oh, I got you. Had a little bit of lonely yoga over at the dojo.
I thought when I signed up, they were real into it. They were like, "Oh yeah, and
yeah, we can get you."
Yeah, everything I said, they were like, "Yeah," and I was like, "All right," and they were like,
"You thought they were excited?"
Yeah, I thought they were like, "Oh, we got somebody here who can, we could spar with and throw people around." And
yeah, he could hold the heavy bag real good for us, and
and they're not even letting me do that.
Let's see.
So I got a damn yellow belt in karate off the bat.
That's right.
And I thought, well, shit, that's just because I'm advanced. I'm an adult. I know how to think. I can think through a situation better.
Yeah, I can navigate a hostile situation better than a 12-year-old can.
Right.
So
turns out it's the only belt they had to fit me.
That's right.
So,
turns out the only toe strap, what are they? A sensei.
Yeah. Now that you mention that shit, they do bring those boards in strapped up. So I bet that's what it is.
That might be what it is. I mean, I hate to bust your bubble like that, but.
I mean, it was kind of bust the second day when I was like, when do we get to, roll and do some grappling and do some, they're like, this isn't UFC. And I was like, well, kind of,
But it is.
It's like a precursor to UFC.
Yeah, like you could use this and then also do UFC.
Yeah. They're like, nah, it's more of the discipline of karate. And I'm like, well, why are you saying it like that?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to. I think I'm going to try to find a new gym and see if I can keep the gi.
Yeah, try to find you a new dojo. Because those are the real gyms. Like if you go to a karate gym and they're like, they have on the sign karate gym.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, don't
Well, they do
trust
this one out back of
a
a Planet Fitness. So that was immediately a red flag of, well, this may not even be real.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I feel like somebody had an idea and then they were like, hey, I could teach karate.
Yeah.
And they tried to. Now it's out behind the Planet Fitness.
I think that's what they did, man. They swindled me for about, $600 so far.
Stop paying. God.
I had to pay up front.
Well, quit.
I had to pay up front for 12 weeks.
Well,
gi and belt are included, and you get a bottle of water every time.
Yeah, bro. So they spent $50 on equipment for you.
Yeah, and then so far it's not paying off. I don't know any damn new moves.
No. Well, dude, if I tried to punch you right now, you probably couldn't even block it, boy.
I could probably block that.
No, you probably could. I can't reach you from here, but
But that's stupid,
Well, damn,
man.
that's sad.
Somebody needs to cancel that damn. I need to find a way to cancel my membership. Honestly.
The only
I was going to say they
need
need to cancel the class, but
nah, that's a battle you don't even want to fight. Just get your money back.
yeah, that's kind of what I need to do. Yeah. But canceling is ridiculous. Today we were, what were we doing? Working.
We were working, yeah.
And we saw something that came on the news at CNN, or somebody's pissed off at Dr. Seuss.
Oh yeah, somebody's mad, bro. Somebody's mad.
They're
at
canceling
Mr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss because some of his books display racist and insensitive imagery. Everything in a Dr. Seuss book is made up.
Yeah, like what race is a wamboozle? You know,
Nobody knows.
Like, I don't see.
It's not like they put the wamboozle in blackface.
Well, I don't know, man. That's obviously that would be overtly racist,
Right?
And you could get canceled because of that. Rightly so. You being a racist like that, that is what it is.
Yes.
But he made all this up. This is from Dr. Seuss's mind.
Yeah. You can't cancel someone's imagination.
Yeah. That's what we're getting to. If
I
we're not
guess.
careful, imagination is going to be in the trash.
Yeah.
We got to be real careful. We're walking on thin ice.
But like you made a good point when we were talking about it, that maybe he throws an actual animal in there, like a cat.
Yeah. In a hat. He also adds something though.
Yeah,
isn't that the thing? Like
cats don't wear hats.
No.
Cats don't walk on their back feet.
No.
Llama in the pajamas.
Yeah.
That's his mama. I read them all.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, you can't just say, "Oh, I don't like this because of this," and then cancel it.
Yeah.
All that shit's made up.
Yeah, man. Dude, that's what I've been trying to think of like lately. I don't try to think that much, but everything's getting so tribal these days.
Tribal?
Trivial, number one, but also tribal.
Yeah. Okay.
And dude, I don't know, man. I feel like you leave Dr. Seuss alone. He made a world.
Yeah.
He made a world, and then he also made a land.
Yeah.
Two of those things, you know, those are pretty much countries.
Yeah.
So he founded two countries almost.
Right.
Mickey Mouse was one of the most famous cartoons ever.
Mm-hmm.
Let's leave him alone.
Yeah.
He had Donald Duck. He had Mickey Mouse.
Right.
He had Goofy, which was a dog.
Yeah.
And those were his three main characters. I don't see anything wrong with this.
Yeah, but that's Walt Disney.
Yeah.
And
Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about?
Dr. Seuss.
Oh, shit. Wrong guy.
Michael Jordan and you got Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
You don't mess with none of this.
No, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Well, you can. Well, and you know what? Now that I take it back, Walt Disney might be a bad dude. Dr. Seuss, though, I was getting them confused.
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss, though, yeah, dude, you need to leave him alone. He legit made up 100% of his stuff.
Yeah, every bit of it's made up. So basically what you're saying is we don't want you to think like that, Dr. Seuss.
Yes.
We don't want you to think like that in a hat.
Yeah.
We don't want you to think like that with a baseball bat.
We don't want you to think at all. Stop
Yeah.
thinking.
Quit. You got to quit doing this shit. Like, Dr. Seuss is a damn institution. Also, he's not a real damn doctor.
Yeah,
So
also-
don't worry about him, like, performing medical procedures on you.
Yeah. It's not like he's out here swindling.
He's making up dumb shit for kids.
He's a doctor of imagination, frankly. He's got a PhD in it.
So why don't you leave him the hell alone?
That's right. We should. Like, people should just leave Dr. Seuss alone. Number one, because he's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead. Like, I'm not saying that makes everything that you did in your life okay.
Yeah.
But what is the repercussions of this? Number one, kids don't get to read Dr. Seuss. That's the main one.
Right.
And that's a travesty.
Yeah.
Number two, his family, who's making money off of it, who probably are well taken care of now, are now not going to have any legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no legacy. I understand, my grandpa created a whole bunch of characters, literally out of his mind, made some books, gave kids all around the world joy. Now what, boy?
Yeah, Grandpa thought up some stuff one day and wrote it in a book, and now y'all hate him.
Yeah.
It's just getting dumb, dude. People are getting offended by too many things, and cancel culture is really cancer culture.
Yeah,
they're
dude, it's
inevitably
cancer,
they're going to
bro.
come for us.
Oh, dude, I hope, no, they will. And when they do, I'm gonna probably not do anything different, because that's kind of what you do when you don't give a shit about cancel culture. You kind of just do your own thing and don't care what people think.
I was thinking about it, but sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, I boiled it down to this. Like, remember how when you were a kid, like, that you didn't teach us this directly, but in a different way you did. But the saying was, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Never.
Now, kids, that was our generation. I think that was up until about the 2010s maybe. Now it's like words are literally violence.
Yeah.
Words are violence.
Oh yeah, it's changed. It's totally changed, dude.
What?
Cancel culture is
Bruh.
the biggest cancer in America right now.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
And I was thinking about that, and I thought we need to make like a piecemeal, like offering to cancel culture
Yeah.
before they come for us, because they're going to.
Oh, yeah, dude, we can cook them up something.
Well, I picked up something on the way here today for them.
Oh, shit, what you got?
Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, picked it
That's
up on sale. That's on sale. That's
Got it on sale.
Oh, shit, it's 2 for 1.
Damn.
Damn.
Anyway,
Nah, dude.
cancel culture, don't even come for us. You ain't gonna win that battle. Sorry.
Dude, in order to... Nah, I'm going to leave it at that. I was going to say, in order to, like, be canceled, you have to, like, I don't know, maybe you have to be famous.
Yeah.
But...
And we're not.
You're, number one, we're not.
Yeah.
Number two, even if we were, you couldn't take that away, boy, because that's all up here.
Yeah.
That's all up
Just
here,
like
boy.
Dr. Seuss, you can cancel him all you want to. You can talk about him on CNN. You can say this. You can say that. You can say it in a hat or without a hat. It don't even damn matter. He's done made all his money. His family's fine. Cancel whatever you want to cancel.
Yeah.
You're just hurting children's what you're doing.
Yeah, congratulations.
You pedophiles out there want to touch children anyway.
Oh, now it all makes sense.
Bingo.
R.I.P.
Have you got a receipt from CVS lately?
Yeah. Actually, funny enough, I have.
Yeah.
I have.
How
And-
long was it?
Oh, dude, I bought an energy drink. I went in there because the gas station was real busy, so I was like, I'll just swing in CVS because I know they got it.
Yeah.
I went in there. Number one, had to wait in line for 20 minutes. There was
Right.
one person in front of me. Ridiculous. Number two, the receipts that CVS prints are terribly long.
It just absurd. CVS is single-handedly killing the damn rainforest.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I mean, I went in and bought a gift card. Now, a gift card has the little bottom receipt. It's like, hey, the gift card scanned. This is your receipt. If something happens, this is the number you call.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit extra. You would think maybe it's that long, a foot long.
Yeah, maybe say 8
Max.
8 to 12 inches. That's a
Right.
foot long.
This lady printed me a receipt from CVS. She said, "Oh, you got some coupons." I said, "Great." She got 2 coupons on there. I was like, "Okay, maybe double the length.
Yeah.
Maybe 24 inches long."
Yeah, maybe it's just whoop.
I shit you
Regular
not. This
coupon.
receipt was 4.5 feet long.
That actually doesn't surprise me at all. That's CVS for you, boy.
I bought a gift card.
Who cares, buddy? You're getting a 4.5 foot long receipt is
Yeah.
what you're getting.
I mean, I thought to myself, when she printed it, it just kept printing and kept printing. I was like, I gotta go. Like, I'm late to get back to work. I'm on lunch break.
Oh, dude, when I thought about it, when the COVID first started and everybody was buying up the toilet paper, I thought about going to CVS, getting a receipt, rolling it up myself, having emergency toilet
Why
paper.
not?
I did,
Yeah.
and I still got them in my. I still got them up, below the sink in the bathroom there.
Hey,
So anything
whatever
happens,
it takes.
that's right.
You know, but I thought about that, man, and she was like, "Oh, you got some coupons?" I was like, "Great, I'm not ever going to use them. I go into CVS 2 times a year, once when I get sick and once when I forget something."
And this is my second time.
So I'll see y'all 2022.
Yeah, see you next
You know,
year.
It's February. I'll see you in 2022.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to need these coupons. They're going to expire well before I get ready to use them.
Yeah. Also, they're for what? What are they even coupons for?
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't even anything you bought because you bought a gift card.
I bought a gift card. Yeah, you're
It's
not
for
going to give me
Pedialyte. They give you a coupon for Pedialyte and a
Colgate toothpaste.
Colgate toothpaste and Hefty, the 20 pack.
It's the coupons are bullshit. The Pedialyte was buy 2 get 1 free. Who needs 3 Pedialytes?
yeah. If
I don't
your
have children.
I was gonna say if your child is like that. What does Pedialyte even give you? Like vitamins or
Vitamins and electrolytes. If your child is so immunocompromised that you need 3 bottles of Pedialyte, take him to the doctor.
Yeah, for God's sake, get him checked.
Yeah, quit
Like,
nursing it at home.
Yeah, see what his fever is because he's sick.
The Colgate toothpaste, I was like, I could use this. I buy toothpaste. Do I know what kind it is? Hell no, I don't.
Do I care?
No, I don't. I was like, well, let me look at it. It said buy 7 get 2 free. I was like,
They're just making it. These coupons aren't for use.
No.
This is the excuse to print such a long receipt.
yeah.
Makes them look like they're having more sales. I
Right.
bet you they have it set up somewhere where the longer the receipt, the better the store's doing.
Yeah.
Because
And then they printed me a buy 3 get 1 free of the heart-shaped Russell Stover's Valentine's candy. I bought it yesterday. Valentine's was 3 weeks ago.
So you got to save that coupon till next year.
It expires next week.
Oh, shit. Well, shit. Never mind.
So
I was going to say, they're setting you up for your next visit.
I got to buy old candy before it goes out of date and the coupon expires.
Well, you
The
get.
Pedialyte coupon expired with the day I left the store.
Well, they knew. Well, that I think that's probably accurate because they knew if you're buying 3 Pedialytes, my God, you got to get it today because your child's sick. Get them to the hospital.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Also, don't forget your prescription.
Yeah. Also, we got your prescription ready.
Yeah, it's dumb, man. I can't think of another place that prints that long of a receipt other than what's the restaurant that prints a really, really long one? Shoot. Applebee's.
Oh, now that, see, I didn't even think about Applebee's.
Now, if you you give them your card and they run it, it's like that long, right? It's like
It's
6
just
inches.
a regular.
Sign your name, put a tip, right? But if you pay with cash and they give you an itemized receipt,
Oh God.
they put shit on there that you didn't even buy.
Yeah, dude, I only bought like 6 ranch cups. I didn't ask for 12.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
just kidding. I do like ranch.
burger, steak, 2 drinks, appetizer. Then at the bottom it says you could have got 2 for $20 and list all the 2 for $20 out of them.
Lifts the full menu. It's
Yeah.
like, the 2 for $20 special. It's like, you could have got this for a better deal.
I'm like, I don't need this.
Yeah, thanks for ruining my after dinner plans.
Yeah.
Applebee's, because I know I got swindled.
Half of the space in my truck is taken up with receipts.
You just getting them and tossing them in the back like they're what is it, like packing peanuts?
Yeah.
Like just in case you ever need to put something real fragile in the back of your truck.
That's why I keep them.
That's right.
That's why I keep them. I don't know why other people keep them, but that's why I keep them.
Well, you can never have too many receipts.
Yeah, I think you can.
Nah, you're right. You can. Yeah, I don't like receipts. I don't like having them. There's nothing magical about receipts.
No.
That's just a waste of paper. Most of the time, I don't even ask for a receipt because I'm like, yeah, I'll see it on my my mobile banking. Like
The
I don't need
only
that.
time I keep a receipt is if it's a big ticket item like an electronic or an appliance.
Just in case you got to take it back.
Exactly. Or in case I use it and get done with it, then I can still take it
Then
back.
you can take it back to Lowe's.
When they put the money on top of your receipt.
Yeah.
Change on top of your receipt.
Oh, yeah.
They hand it to you like a little boat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're like, here you go. I don't want to touch this money, but you can.
Yeah, give me my money,
gross.
and then I'll tell you if I want the receipt.
Yes.
Don't fold it in a damn origami, damn little ship you going to
I was going to say they made it in one of those things you like had to open. They're like,
Yeah.
all right, there's your change right here. Oh, didn't get it quick enough. And just shut it back on you.
It's just dumb, dude. It's stupid.